There you are, staring at 12 bottles of sesame oil, and every single one claims to be authentic, premium, or traditionally crafted. Half of them have labels in languages you can't read. One costs $3, another costs $15, and you're standing there wondering if you're about to drop money on bottled disappointment. Here's what the sesame oil industry doesn't want you to know. Some of these bottles contain more soybean oil than sesame. Others are so watered down you'd get more flavor from whispered encouragement. And that expensive organic one might taste like absolutely nothing. I've tested these oils straight off the spoon, drizzled them over plain noodles, and yeah, some of them made me question my life choices. So let's talk about the 8 sesame oil brands that range from culinary crimes to liquid gold. Because life's too short to ruin your stir fry with flavorless oil. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to save you from some seriously disappointing cooking. Brand number 8, Kame Sesame Oil. Kame has been distributed across American grocery stores for decades as the accessible sesame oil option for Western shoppers. The execution reads more like culinary deception than authentic Asian cooking. What you're getting is dark amber oil in a clear glass bottle. The aroma hits you with deceptively promising brown sugar notes that completely disappear the moment the oil touches your palate. The taste is one-dimensional, flat, with a rancid quality lurking beneath every drop. That dark color creates false expectations. This is visual manipulation at its finest. Christopher Kimball's Milk Street called this the biggest letdown in their professional taste test skits. Professional tasters noted an off-putting, rancid quality despite the rich, dark appearance. At $1 to $1.25 per ounce, you're paying for deception in a bottle. The color is darker than oil's twice its price, which should be your first red flag. Here's the thing, Kame banks on American shoppers judging quality by how dark the oil looks. They're counting on you not knowing what authentic sesame oil should taste like. This brand survives through convenient shelf placement in mainstream grocery stores and consumers who grab the recognizable label without understanding the difference between color and flavor. Bottom line, you're paying $1 per ounce for what amounts to brown food coloring masquerading as sesame oil. Brand number 7, Trader Joe's Organic Toasted Sesame Oil Trader. Joe's launched this organic toasted sesame oil, riding their reputation for affordable specialty items. At $3.79 for 5 ounces, it seems like a steal. What makes this particularly frustrating is that organic certification can't save you from flavor that simply isn't there. You get a 5-ounce glass bottle, organic certified, toasted in name only. The aroma is timid, barely there, more like olive oil than sesame. The taste, watered down to the point of invisibility, disappointingly bland, zero complexity. Burnt my fingers taste tests found it milder than the others in both cucumber and tofu tests. Their verdict, would not buy this again. Those are damning words from food bloggers. At 76 cents per ounce, you get exactly what you pay for, nothing. Amazon reviewers consistently ask, where's the sesame, and complain it tastes like nothing. Trader Joe's banks on cult-like brand loyalty to move mediocre products. They're targeting health-conscious shoppers who prioritize that organic label over actual taste. The strategy is simple. Affordable price plus organic certification plus quirky TJ's branding equals sales despite thoroughly bland execution. When organic becomes code for we forgot to actually toast the seeds, you end up with 76 cents per ounce worth of disappointment. But if you think that's disappointing, wait until you meet the oil that costs $12 and tastes like expensive nothing. Brand number 6, Spectrum Organic Unrefined Sesame Oil. Spectrum Organics positions this as a premium health food store staple, priced at $10 to $12 for 16 ounces. The real kicker is that this isn't toasted sesame oil at all. It's unrefined, which is corporate speak for completely lacking the flavor you actually wanted. What you get is a 16-ounce bottle, cold-pressed, organic, unrefined, and critically untoasted. The aroma is barely detectable, neutral, completely absent of nutty toasted character. The taste is virtually flavorless, mild to the point of invisibility, neutral cooking oil territory. Multiple Amazon reviews scream, I bought expensive sesame oil, and it had no taste. Spectrum markets with vague, sweetly smoky claims that are misleading for an untoasted product. At $10 to $12 for 16 ounces, you're paying premium prices for neutral cooking oil. Here's where it gets tricky, Spectrum exploits. Western consumers' ignorance about the difference between toasted and untoasted sesame oil. Those buzzwords organic and unrefined obscure the lack of traditional sesame flavor. They're banking on health food store placement, creating a premium perception while customers don't understand the basics. Toasted equals flavor, untoasted equals neutral. You're paying $12 for what's essentially expensive canola oil with a sesame sticker. If this is already saving you from wasted money, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Brand number 5, Kum Kee Sesame Oil, blended with soybean oil. Kum Kee, the Hong Kong sauce giant founded in 1888, created this intentionally diluted product. 60% sesame oil, 40% soybean oil filler. Here's where it gets tricky. The label technically discloses this, but blended appears in small print that most shoppers completely miss. You get a 7-ounce bottle at $4 to $5. The aroma is watered down sesame scent with bean oil. Undertones, thin fragrance. The taste delivers diluted nutty flavor with soybean interference muddying the profile and a watery mouthfeel. The ingredient list on their official site reads sesame oil 60%, soybean oil. Kum Kee's own marketing says enhances flavor with only a few dashes. Translation, it's weak, use more. At 57 to 71 cents per ounce, this is the budget option by design. Kum Kee openly admits the blend in ingredients but buries blend it in the marketing copy. They're leveraging brand trust from their premium oyster sauce and soy sauce lines to move an inferior oil product. They're targeting budget-conscious restaurants, cutting costs, and uninformed home cooks who trust the Kum Kee name. 60% sesame oil, 40% corporate cost cutting. When blended is code for we added cheap filler, you're paying for dilution masquerading as versatility. Brand number 4, 365 by Whole Foods Market Toasted Sesame Seed Oil. Whole Foods House brand launched this organic toasted sesame oil at $6 to $8 for 8.4 ounces. The flavor is actually decent, fairly strong, recognizably sesame. What makes this particularly infuriating is that they packaged it in a clear glass bottle, exposing the oil to light degradation. You get an 8.4 ounce clear glass bottle, organic, toasted, unrefined. The aroma offers a fairly strong toasted sesame scent, present but not particularly nuanced. The taste delivers decent sesame flavor, somewhat one-dimensional, lacking sophistication. Amazon reviews note it's fairly strong and doesn't take much to impart flavor. Multiple reviewers warn comes in clear container, not ideal for storage. At 71 to 95 cents per ounce, it's mid-tier pricing. Customers praise flavor but criticize packaging. Whole Foods trades on their organic reputation. Brand trust compensates for the clear bottle flaw. The strong flavor masks lack of sophistication. Because Western palates don't know better. That clear bottle is a cost-cutting measure sacrificing oil longevity for shelf appeal. Strong enough to work, not sophisticated enough to impress. When the bottle design is worse than the oil inside, you're witnessing reverse-engineered quality. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Brand number 3, Ottogi, 100% pure premium roasted sesame oil. Ottogi, South Korea's largest food manufacturer since 1969, produces this traditionally roasted oil filtered 3 times using methods passed down through generations. What makes this particularly intense is the authentic Korean roasting standard. Western palates find it aggressive, while Koreans call it perfect. You get 10.8 ounces for $8.99 or a massive 56 ounces for $22.99. The aroma is intensely bold, deeply toasted, almost overwhelming. Authentic Korean character. The taste is robust with a slightly bitter edge, powerful nutty flavor, unapologetically strong. Burnt My Fingers tasters found it somewhat more bitter than the others. First taste made them think it was rancid, but it wasn't, just intensely strong. Kimchimari, a Korean food blogger, calls it the best in terms of flavor and aroma with rich, deep toasted sesame flavor. Cooks Illustrated named Ottogi Premium their top choice. At 83 cents per ounce for the small size or 41 cents per ounce for large, this is exceptional value. Ottogi maintains Korean authenticity and prices affordably to compete with Japanese brands. That strong flavor isn't a bug, it's a feature of authentic Korean cooking standards. They succeed through Korean diaspora loyalty and the growing Western interest in Korean food driven by BTS and K-dramas. When Americans call it too strong, Koreans call it perfect. At 41 cents per ounce for the large size, this is authenticity that doesn't apologize for intensity. Brand number 2, La Tourangelle Toasted Sesame Oil. La Tourangelle brings 157 years of French artisan oil making tradition to sesame oil, with California production using seeds from South Africa, Taiwan, and Japan. The most appealing part is how they bridge authentic sesame flavor with Western accessibility. You get 8.45 ounces for $7 to $8 in a light, resistant tin container. The aroma offers balanced, nutty, toasted fragrance, sophisticated without aggression. The taste delivers harmonious nuttiness, pleasant toasted character, approachable without blandness. Sporked taste test noted thinner, runnier consistency with balanced flavor, slightly toastier than others. Packaged in light resistant tin, showing commitment to preservation over cost cutting. At 83 to 95 cents per ounce for small or 65 to 77 cents per ounce for large. La Tourangelle bridges authentic sesame flavor with Western palates seeking quality without Korean or Japanese intensity. That tin packaging shows they care about preservation. They succeed by appealing to upscale American markets wanting artisan heritage, plus sophisticated branding plus accessible flavor. 157 years of French tradition, now with a lighter touch for delicate palates. This is artisan craftsmanship in a beginner-friendly package. But that's nothing compared to the oil that's been perfecting one product for 166 years. Brand number 1, Kadoya, pure sesame oil. Kadoya Sesame Mills was founded in 1858 in Japan. That's 166 years of perfecting a single product. They source premium black sesame seeds globally and use time-honored roasting techniques that create signature depth impossible to replicate. You get 5.5 ounces for $5.99, 11 ounces for $7 to $8, or 56-ounce can for $30 to $35. The aroma is richly toasted, deep nutty fragrance, perfectly balanced intensity with immediate impact. The taste is the most flavorful in the entire category. Complex nuttiness, zero bitterness, smooth finish. Sporked declared not controversial to say Kadoya is the best, easily the most flavorful of the bunch. Burnt my fingers crowned it winner by a wide margin, beautifully balanced in both tests. Recommended by Bon Appetit, Serious Eats, Walks of Life, America's Test Kitchen, and Cooked Illustrated. Pricing scales beautifully. $1.09 per ounce for small or 54 to 63 cents per ounce for the huge can. Kadoya has spent 166 years doing one thing exceptionally well. They source premium black sesame seeds globally, selecting for quality, not price. They succeed through century-plus reputation, consistent quality, and reasonable pricing. 166 years of getting one thing absolutely perfectly right. This is the bottle that makes instant ramen taste like a Michelin-starred noodle shop. The uncomfortable truth about sesame oil is that most Americans have been cooking with mediocrity for years and don't even know it. Kame taught us that dark color doesn't equal good flavor. Kadoya proved that 166 years of expertise actually means something. And everything in between showed us that price doesn't always match quality. Ottogi delivers authenticity for 41 cents per ounce, while Spectrum charges $12 for flavorless nothing. Here's what actually matters. Read the ingredient list, not just the marketing. If it says blended, put it back. If it's in a clear bottle, question the commitment. If it's untoasted and you wanted flavor, you bought the wrong thing. Hit subscribe if this changed how you'll shop for sesame oil, and drop a comment telling us which ranking you think we got wrong.